The film is about the coming of age of three friends. We've portrayed three people who have three different characters and who are and who have been the best of friends for a long time now, which is kind of established through the story in the film.
So I'm playing one of the three friends who is an artist by profession. He's a painter, and he's the friend who falls in love with an older woman who's being played by Dimple, who he happens to meet on the road, and they become friends, and over a period of time he falls in love with her. And that's basically the character.
My character is a guy called Akash who is this very modern, contemporary guy.
अच्छा?
Doesn't take his relationship so seriously.
भाई इन लव स्टोरीज के लिए तो बहुत दिमाग चाहिए. वो यहाँ बैठी आंसू बहा रही है, वो वहाँ बैठा आया भर रहा है. प्यार व्यार का चक्कर क्या है?
As far as emotions are concerned, he's a little detached. You know, he likes to stay away.
The character is a guy called Sameer, who works with his father in a computer business. He's I think recently finished college, and his parents are keen that he get married and settle down.
और हम चाहते हैं कि तुम दोनों एक दूसरे को.
What? आप मेरा रिश्ता?
That's not something that him and his friends have really talked about much, and he's quite a confused sort of guy.
Mom, Dad, this is Pooja. Pooja, this is my mom, my dad, and your mom and your dad.
I loved Pooja because she's very frank about her opinions and she's ready to face the life and very curious young thing.
I don't think I played a character like Shalini because she's more subtle, more quiet. When I started acting, when I was part of the film and we started filming, that's when I started discovering Shalini and she became very attractive to me.
Yeah, I mean, needed good, strong actors to portray the characters that were scripted, and I think we got a really good deal by getting who we got. Like Aamir has such an amazing boyish charm, and he seems like full of life. Like he's got like a slightly like evil Ming the Merciless kind of look about him as well, which is nice, which was perfect for the character because the character is like this sarcastic, slightly evil, sadistic kind of guy.
He's a character who doesn't believe in love. He feels that, there is no such thing as permanent love or pure and deep love. And it's when he falls in love that he realizes what it really means and the sweet pain that it gives him when he falls in love. And that's when he understands what it is and values it. And also learns thereafter to value his other relationships around him.
And Saif, on the other hand, we needed an actor who's like a bundle of nerves, ready to go off at any given point in time.
हाँ मैं मगर वो सुनो तो तुमने तो लेकिन मैं कब से क्या मैं आकाश के यहाँ हेलो.
There was nothing very normal about the things the character goes through. I mean, from his relationship with his parents to the various women in his life.
मॉम ने मुझे ये रिश्ते वाली बात बताई तो मुझे बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं लगा. लेकिन अब मैं
I'm so happy कि तुम्हें भी ये रिश्ते और अरेंज मैरिज से इनकार है.
If you've seen any of Saif's films, I mean, you can just see him constantly wanting to do something more and being, I think, tied down by the director saying, now enough, don't do anymore, or whatever, and he was perfect for the role.
Aamir wears a suit and works in the city and, he's like a South Bombay businessman's son, really. Whereas Akshay is more an artist. And I think Sameer is just like the normal guy next door who's quite weird actually, which is cool.
Sid, the character Sid, is someone with an extreme amount of patience. He analyzes things a lot. He contemplates and reflects on life a lot.
So out of the three, he's the one who's the most subdued. He's very mature for his age, very clear in his mind about what he wants, very honest to himself, very honest to the people he deals with, whether it be his friends, his mother, his whoever he comes across.
अब इस रेत को देख रही हो? जितनी कोशिश करो इसे ज़्यादा पकड़ने की, उतनी उंगलियों के बीच से निकल जाती है.
Thanks, Sid.
Akshay, of course, who's playing Sid, is a very closed person. It takes a couple of meetings to get to know him and for him to open up to you. And once he does, he's a friend for life, really. He's a great guy, and I've always wanted to work with him because he's a really good actor. And cut! Very good! Cut! I met Preity when Preity had come to Bombay, and she was doing a screen test with Akshay in this house for a role. And she was very good. And that I told her then, I was like, I'm going to make a film someday and I want you to be in it. And she was like, I'll definitely do it.
I remember ages ago Farhan told me, I'm going to write a script and are you going to do it? And I was like, yeah. But it was conversation. And then he came up with the script.
So then I wrote the script, and fortunately for me, she was really good for the part. And she had promised me that she'll do my film. So I cornered her one day and I narrated the script to her. She was great. She loved it.
My overall attraction was towards the film, the script. I remember when Farhan narrated the script to me, I went to his house and he was narrating it to me. And the more I was listening to it, and the more I'm a visual thinker, so when I was hearing it, I was seeing it. And it was just, the whole thing was so young, there was so much energy, it was fresh.
I heard the script and I was really amazed by the freshness and the style of writing that Farhan had used in the script. The way he'd written the characters, the way the relationship flowed between the friends. And so the script was really appealing, it was a nice, sensitive film with a lot of humor in it.
क्रिस्टीन चाहती है कि मैं कुछ और दिन रहूं.
क्रिस्टीन, वो लड़की वो जो सिड, सुना तो रे, हमारे दोस्त ने हिप्पी बनने का फैसला कर लिया. तो भी सिली है.
काश यार.
I think I just liked the script very much. It was very original, it was fresh, and my character in particular, it was something I'd never done before.
And of course, Dimple's character in the film could only be Dimple's character in the film. If you're somebody like me who's born in the 70s and saw Bobby and then just, you were in awe of this woman. And I just think if there was someone, an older woman, someone had to fall in love with, that woman would just have to be Dimple.
It was great fun, especially to have Dimple as a co-star. She's beautiful. She really is beautiful. And it's really not difficult to fall in love with her, I'll tell you that.
दरवाजा खुला नहीं है, अंदर कोई जा नहीं सकता, बक्से को कसकर बांधा है, कोई चोरी नहीं कर सकता. और इन आंखों के पीछे कौन से जज्बात हैं, कौन बता सकता है? तुम्हारी हर तस्वीर अपने अंदर न जाने क्या क्या छुपाए है. शायद तुम्हारी तरह.
And action.
Nice.
Count up yourself.
Good, great. I think it works excellently. Yeah, just till they cut this corner. Yeah, nice, good, great.
It was very good working with Farhan. I think he's one of the few most clear-headed directors I've worked with. I mean, every director has his strengths and weaknesses, and I think one of Farhan's strengths is that he's extremely clear about what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. And he's also trying to achieve in his filmmaking at this point of time a certain fiber in his performances which blend between the real and the make believe, you know, the real and the larger than life, which I think is a good quality.